I am going to be telling you something more about how you take up this course in design, because you need to first know whether you have what it takes to become a designer. So we have this screening, we call it the screening for design studies. We don't want to use the word exam, although we will be examining your capacities. This is going to be very interesting. Arch has been holding this exam, this online exam, from 2011. We were the first to start it, and we have successfully been using it for all these years. This year onwards, we are going to be changing the entire approach to testing you. This time, we are going to be testing your attitude more than your skills. Your skills can be learned, it can be honed, it can be improved upon, but what you start out with is a attitude which can then handle what it takes to design. So we want to know who you are as against how good your skills are, because you can learn your skills. You can learn your skills. I'm sure you've probably been doing some things that all your life. Some of you might have even gone to a coaching center to learn how to draw, but we are not really interested in how good you draw and how well you paint, as much as how you think. We want to discover who you are, and we want to help you discover who you are. So our exam, or what we call this examination, the screening process, is to help us know you and you to know yourself. We are very interested in how you think, in your perceptions, your attitude and approach towards the world that surrounds you. We aren't interested so much in your knowledge, but more in your openness to learn, your perseverance, your focus, your toughness to take challenges in the process of the creative problem solving process, and your ability to survive. Survive what? A creative environment. A creative environment is a challenging environment because you are creating and you are always questioning your abilities. So you should not be destroying yourself in the process of creation. You should grow in the process of creation. So we want people who can think, who are introspective, with the right spirit and attitude to take up design as a responsible profession. So the screening for design studies this time has a very bare minimum of the usual questions and the question answer approach. This is going to be an interesting exam, a screening process which is going to be experiential and usefully educative and fun. It's going to be fun because here the process itself is going to teach you quite a lot of things that you did not know. This is in the process of answering or doing certain things. Most of these questions are going to be based on a scenario or a situation that is given to you, and you have to use a tool that you all have, your cell phone, to record what you are doing. So if a task is given to you, then you fulfill that task, recording the entire process. We would like to first discover who you are. As I said earlier, we would also like to help you discover who you are. You have taken yourself for granted all your life, and I don't know how many people in your own family know that you have the capacity to be a creative designer. First, that you should remember everything that you've done in your life till now. So, and you have taken it for granted. You could be a good sportsman, you could be a good singer, you could be a dancer, and you could be a puzzle solver, you could be many things. So therefore, when you are given a situation or a scenario, we would like your opinion, your perception on that situation. This is the kind of questions or tasks that are going to be put in front of you. I am interested in what you feel about certain situations, your opinions, your directions, because these are very important when you are going to be generating answers. Okay, you need to believe in what you're talking about. So unlike other exams, other entrance exams, we are interested in you and your perception. So when we talk about what all you're capable of doing, we will help you remember these things. what everybody calls a portfolio is not what we mean by that. By portfolio, we do not mean a folder full of your drawings and paintings only. We mean, does this folder or does this collection contain everything that you're capable of doing? Suppose you want to show me that you can speak very well. How can you show that to me? Suppose you want to show me that you dance very well. How can you show that to me? If you play the piano or the guitar, how can you show that to me? So now all these are part of a creative person's, the personality of a creative person. So getting into an institution to learn design is not so tough if you don't think that you need answers that you had to learn. You don't need any answers that you've come with, any answers that you've already learned. This is not a 1 + 1 = 2. It could be a 1 + 1 = 11 kind of a situation. So we want to see how widely you think, what kind of viewpoints you bring to the same kind of problems that we see around us. We would like also to be aware of how curious you are, how aware you are of your surroundings, how aware you are of people's feelings, their needs. So as I said, you will be given tasks. They are situational tasks, and we would like to see how you interact with people or find solutions in the situation given. And this is going to be taken further into the exam itself. The exam being, they are not questions, we'll call them only tasks. And from there, we would also like to know how you behave in a group environment. So therefore, there will be an interaction session with you. It will be done online, and there will be more aspirants, more participants in that group. And again, if you are given a situation, then the whole group has got this opportunity to discuss it and to generate, agree or disagree with each other. And we would be observing this to help you know a little bit more about, or to get a taste of the kind of questions that might be put to you, the kind of situations that might be put to you. You will have an opportunity to go on to the Arch website and try yourself out. This will give you an idea, and please do understand that there are no answers that are published anywhere or the internet or anywhere else. So you don't need to worry whether you know the answer or not. You will have to generate the answer as per the situation, as the situation demands. So there is nothing wrong or right about the answer you give. We will be looking at it quite fairly, considering the answer that you give is relevant to the situation. These are all points of view, as I said, and two people may not have the same answer too for the same situation. You will be given a fair evaluation. We will be judging your fitness, your strength, your toughness to take your education further. Course itself is 4 years long, and it has got parts to it which take you from stage to stage, and those parts include working in the industry too. There's just a piece of advice, a little bit of guidance that I can give you. From now on, just start being aware of whatever surrounds you. At home, in the streets, these are all things that don't appear on their own. They have been planned or designed or made by man. So they are there with a certain purpose. We are very interested in how aware you are of these surroundings, because all design starts from that awareness. So your observational capacity is something that you need to work on if you're not very observant normally. If you have any questions about this process, you are very welcome to talk to our counselors. They'd be very glad to help you and guide you. So remember, attitude versus mere aptitude. All the very best in your design career journey. Congratulations for wanting to be a designer.